California. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks dominate.
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair.
Here we go.
Steph Curry is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Rajon Rondo is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Morris in at the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by James. And we're at the starting gates of a long NBA season. And for a team looking, Doris, to go all the way, what's most important to establish early?
Well, I think first and foremost, commitment to the collective, meaning are you putting team first? And obviously there's always new faces. Can you integrate those personalities and the basketball skill set, get everyone on the same page? There's so much to be worked out early.
Now here is Davis. James finds Caldwell Pope, and it's good for 2.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
George against Curry. Takes the 3, and Paul George, good for the 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Drummond, trying to get open as Davis, and that one's good. Drummond.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the free throw, no good. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
Here's Drummond. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot, and that one drops for him. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the middle, here's Rondo, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. The Lakers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Curry gets the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside Leonard. No one near him. But they recover it. Rondo kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to George. Moves back up. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 5.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
George against Curry. The 3. Can't hit that one. Clippers trailed by 3. The shot by George, wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Lakers. LeBron James on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Jackson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Batum trying to break loose. Patterson, that's good.
Well, I think this is where they'd like to see Patrick Patterson be effective, get his points in tight, make nice, efficient moves to the rim.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Batum against Kuzma. Knocked loose. Batum with the steal. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Lakers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's LeBron. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Clippers trail by 3. Inside. And Jackson gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's LeBron. To the inside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Lakers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. James against Batum. Kuzma passes to Horton Tucker. To the paint. And again, it's Kyle Kuzma. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jackson against Schroeder. Jackson looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
Good on the second free throw. So it's the Lakers now. 3-point lead. James outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Well, we know every game LeBron is going to find his way to the line just from his aggressive style.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And James drills them both. Here's Jackson. Outside, Batum. Kennard up top. Over LeBron. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers lead by 5. They'll be back shortly. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-point differential. Patterson, that's good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now James. And the dunk by LeBron.
There aren't aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Clippers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers leading by 6. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Davis kicks to James. Jackson against Curry. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And they double up Davis. Fires the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Davis. Curry's got 10 points in the game. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Curry. Over George. Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. It's good. He's got 9.
That's not an easy play. Paul George is an extraordinary player. Keeps his eye on the bucket at all times.
Here's Curry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Lakers lead by 8. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
And it's George missing. Lakers leading by 8. Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Down low, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And the grace of Davis's game, you know, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
George against Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
1:15 left to play here in the half. From deep, George. A rebound by the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Curry finds Drummond. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. 58 seconds left in the first half. Kennard, the pass to Rondo. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Curry looking around, and the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Hands checked in. Curry with the bounce pass. Horton Tucker, the pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Clock at 4. Horton Tucker. That one doesn't drop. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Gets an open look and hits. Kennard's got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rondo in at the 5 spot. Pass to Leonard. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's off the back rim. No good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Clippers trail by 13. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And then Leonard with the dunk.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
LeBron with it. He's got 10. Shoots from 14. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And the Clippers call time here.
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's James. Here's Harrell. Rebound by the Clippers.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 13.
When near the bucket, Paul George knows what to do. This guy has such a nuanced understanding of the offense.
Curry way outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Zubac's with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Stolen by Caldwell Pope, and here they come. Curry finds Harrell. George against Curry. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Caldwell Pope. Jackson against James. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from George.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And here is LeBron. He's got 10 from outside the arc. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. George double teamed, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Clippers trail by 17. Knocked away. And stolen by Kuzma. Moving it up. Jackson against James.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Shot clock at 6, and that one is good. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now here's James. He's got 14. Kuzma outside. Davis against Batum. Fades. Here's Kuzma. James with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for George. The Lakers also with the sub. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's Jackson with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got 11 points.
I tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Clippers trail by 18 and on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Curry outside. Batum grabs the miss. Here's Rondo. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Curry. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Curry attacking. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Boy, Steph Curry balances that perimeter game with the ability to get to the cup. This guy is tough to guard on the drive.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Zubac. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Rondo against Curry. Dishes it to Davis. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris passes to Rondo. To the paint. Here's Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Davis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Leonard. Finished off the break.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry finds Caldwell Pope. Curry is inside. He's covered by Rondo. Takes a 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Drummond. Curry's got 22 points.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Clippers trail by 15. And the Clippers call time here. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. To be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. Back to Drummond. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
That's tipped. Caldwell Pope with it. Leonard picks him up. And here they go. And it's Davis with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. James finds Davis. And they double up Davis. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go all the way. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Morris against LeBron. Feeds to Davis. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Drummond trying to get himself free. Davis dishes to Drummond. Curry against George. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. The shot by Curry, no good. Clippers trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here
for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Davis kicks to James, over Morris, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finished off by LeBron.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.